Arrived. Millions of viewers from around the world are tuning in for the UEFA Europa League final. My name is Derek Ray. My co-commentator to help describe all the action is the former Arsenal defender Lee Dixon. And with the atmosphere building to fever pitch, we're just minutes away from kick-off time here. It is Juventus up against Bayern Munich.
Well, night games, European football, where does it get any better? Well, it does if you're in the final. But with finals, they're horrible if you lose. Make sure you win if you get here.
And the old lady of Italian football going with this starting 11. Wojciech Szczęsny between the posts. Miralem Pjanic plays alongside Sami Khedira in central midfield. And the front pair, Cristiano Ronaldo, starts together with Paulo Dybala. Here's the initial 11 for Bayern. And you tend to know what you're going to get tactically from this team. High pressing.
Well, high pressing, high energy. I played this system at Arsenal many a year under George Graham. It doesn't half work when it works well. Sometimes you can just get exposed to the back, but they've got it down to a T, to be fair.
It is the Europa League final, and they are underway. Dybala, that was untidy. Here is Thiago. Javi Martinez. Lewandowski. Khedira. Cristiano Ronaldo. An awful lot of green space to run into. And the goalkeeper expertly anticipated that through ball. Here is Thiago. This is Robert Lewandowski. Ronaldo feeds it. Possibilities for Douglas Costa. Great save following the close-range effort.
Look how close he gets to the goalkeeper. It's a really, really good save in the end.
David Alaba. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. It's with Robin. Here is Thiago. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. Gorgeous ball from Dybala. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. And it's fallen for Ronaldo. And the keeper had to react in an instant.
Oh, and does he? Wow, does he react? What a save that is.
The ball with James Rodriguez. Javi Martinez. Bayern moving the ball around and getting deep into opposition territory. He's taken on the shots, but he's failed to beat the goalkeeper from there, Lee.
Well, it was well worth the effort, but well off target.
Chiellini. Pjanic now. Given away by Javi Martinez. Thiago. And here is Robin. Excellent challenge. Alexandro dispossessed. This is Thiago. And the trademark blocked by Chiellini. And Thiago. Javi Martinez. Lewandowski! Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. Dybala. Here's Ronaldo. Khedira. Well, let's see what he has in store for them. And a penalty awarded. Spot kick coming up. The referee has given a penalty following that clumsy challenge. And how important is this?
Well, a big chance to go into the lead from 12 yards. What an opportunity.
And in it goes, as coolly as you like. Never in any doubt from the spot.
Well, as we see it again, I can tell you his nerves will have been jangling, but he kept his nerve. Really good penalty.
A bit more analysis as regards the goal. And they're back playing again. Juve with the lead here. Javi Martinez. Jerome Boateng. Now Ribéry has it. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Now Khedira. Juventus, the old lady, they know how to keep the ball. What can they do from here? How can he make this move count? Pjanic. And now Douglas Costa. Is he going to punish them here? Well, let's see. Does he mean business? And it's teed up for Ronaldo. And a goal here for Juventus. Surely theirs to lose now.
Well, it's not a brilliant goal, but it's a goal. It's in the back of the net. Keeper couldn't do anything about it.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. Well, a second goal for them here. Now it's with Javi Martinez. Here is Arjen Robben. Lewandowski now. Bayern succeed in getting the ball forward. Can they produce from here? It's with Dybala. Using the wide route could be beneficial for Juve. Possibilities for Douglas Costa. Here is Thiago. James Rodriguez. Now Robben. He has time to play it over. And here's Joshua Kimmich. And you need your defender to take charge. Kimmich. Here is Joshua Kimmich. And here's Joshua Kimmich. Kimmich dispossessed. It's with Dybala. Benatia. Pjanic. And now Douglas Costa. Gorgeous ball from Dybala. Carrying a genuine threat here. And with the goalkeeper. Well, they are on the wrong end of the scoreline. But Lee, your overall thoughts on their current situation?
Well, Bayern get 6 out of 10 in this first half for me. They've been the nearly team. Just need to up the tempo a little bit more. Maybe be a bit more aggressive in that midfield area. Get the ball into the box a little bit quicker.
Excellent vision from Dybala. It could be up for grabs. Well, just couldn't quite keep himself onside. The flag has gone up. It's with Mats Hummels. James Rodriguez. Front Ribéry. Job done, ball one. Dybala. Here's Ronaldo. Douglas Costa. And now Ronaldo. Tremendous ball played through. Cutting the ball back. And foiled by Boateng. So a corner here. Pjanic firing it over. Taking care of business defensively here. Pjanic. Cristiano Ronaldo. Is it going to be? Big chance it is. That is... So half-time it is in this battle for Europa League glory. And who would have thought it would be so one-sidedly?
Well, yeah, we've had one-sided drama, and at the moment we're looking at the end of the game and it's only half-time. So surely something's got to happen in the dressing room. Senior players, coaches, players have got to step up to the plate in this second half. Been awful in the first half. What can you do in the second?
The quest for Europa League success, and the second half of this final is underway. Lewandowski now. Here's Ronaldo. Dybala. Possibilities for Douglas Costa. Natural winger Douglas Costa, but takes it inside. And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. Well, he needed to read it to get there, and did. Here is Thiago. Well, it's forward momentum for Bayern here. What can they do from this position? Good tackle. Well, Cristiano Ronaldo was a big part of the build-up this evening, Lee, and he hasn't disappointed.
Well, I've got a word for that first half performance. Spectacular. He was absolutely brilliant. He's got his 2 goals. Let's see what he's got to offer in the second half.
Corner opportunity for Bayern. Taken short. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Pjanic puts his body on the line. Can they put it away? Will he play it in? And here is Ribéry. Now, what can he do here? Front Ribéry. And it's with Robert Lewandowski. Now regaining possession for his side cleverly. Here is Joshua Kimmich. It's with Mats Hummels. Kimmich with it. Lewandowski now. Lewandowski. Will there be a tangible end product? James Rodriguez! Corner for Bayern then. Joshua Kimmich with the corner. And first-class defending, cleared off the line. Is he going to punish them here? And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. It will be a Bayern corner. The corner from Kimmich. And Thiago. Kimmich. Space and time for the cross. Here's Benatia. Here's Ronaldo. Javi Martinez. Bayern moving the ball around and getting deep into opposition territory. Here is Thiago. Fine cross into the middle. And a header goal it is! Right on cue.
Well, we're going to see the replay here. You can't head the ball in the net if you don't get any crosses in. The crosses are coming in thick and fast, and that was a beauty. That made the goal.
A bit more analysis as regards the goal. Well, 2-1 it is here. Dybala. It's with Robin. Given away by Bayern Munich. Well, what's Coman going to do? This is Thiago. And it's with Robert. Oh, this might pay dividends. A goal to level it up for Bayern.
Well, the keeper will be frustrated. He thought he'd saved it. He's so unlucky there. It's a good angle from him as well, but it's in the back of the net.
And the goal that was scored, well worth another look, Lee. Well, as the game has restarted, we're left to reflect on 4 goals, 2-2. It's with Dybala. Cristiano Ronaldo. I must say, no shortage of space. Pjanic with the pass, but intercepted. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Oh, that's an interesting pass. And it could be Lewandowski. And fired against the crossbar. Bayern Robin scored!
Speed, but also he can finish. Well, as the ball comes to him, he's not got an awful lot of time or space, but he gets the power from somewhere, and it's a brilliant finish.
Well, let's go back to the goal that was scored. Exactly what Juve wanted. They've conceded a goal. Now the onus is on them to respond. Benatia. Juventus, the old lady. They know how to keep the ball. What can they do from here? Looked as though they meant business, but now they've got to try again. Here's Ronaldo. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Well, it was read so beautifully by Hummels. 10 minutes left for play in this match. And there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. This is Coman. Crossing possibilities. Leon Goretzka. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Almost his second goal of this match, but the goalkeeper had his own views on that subject.
Well, he'd be looking for a brace, the striker, not to be on that occasion.
Well, with 5 minutes remaining and just 1 goal between them, still the prospect of late excitement in this match. And slipped through beautifully. He has been deemed to be offside, not by much, Lee.
Brilliant, brilliant officiating, that is. Look at that, spot on.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Pjanic now. Juventus have given it away. Lewandowski. Lewandowski now. Goretzka. Goretzka. And here's Javi Martinez. And the keeper had a role to play. They're still within touching distance.
Well, he's kept his team in the game. Simple as that.
He's driven in the corner. And close to goal. We've been waiting to find out. Now we know. A minimum of 3 added minutes here. Dybala just couldn't keep it. It's been threaded by Lewandowski. Almost what you might call a jaw-dropping save.
Oh, he's got no right to make that save. It's absolutely fantastic.
Keen to take it short here. And a half-baked clearance. And there's the whistle. This UEFA Europa League final has been decided. Disappointment on one side, but sheer jubilation on the other. And my goodness, Lee, they deserve it.
Absolutely deserve it. They were running the clock down at the end. The referee obliged and blew his whistle. Quite rightly so. They're now on the halfway line celebrating with all their teammates. I'm pretty sure all the subs, etc. will come running on as well. A great, great night for this football club.
It's a party to last throughout the year, I should think. They're very happy to be celebrating good times in the Europa League. And now the trophy awaits them.
Well, all those months of hard training sessions, pre-season training, you kind of look forward to get yourself through those sessions, and they'll be looking forward at moments like this. They've finally got their hands on this fantastic, magnificent trophy.
This is what they've wanted. Now it's in their possession. The winners of the UEFA Europa League.
Long celebrations into the night. I'm pretty sure, Derek, it's going to go on and on.
Yeah, I think they have every intention of making this last as long as possible. One more trophy left, why not? Yes. And now they get to enjoy the moment with the fans who have made the journey here for the final.
Well, it's their trophy as well, and they play a huge part in a club's season, not only domestically, but in competitions abroad. They've travelled far and wide to watch this team, and they're celebrating and sharing this moment. Absolutely fantastic.
And pictures now to be captured for eternity. What an experience, Lee.
It is, yeah. Get yourself on the front row. That's what my mum always said. You're in the photographs right next to that trophy.
The Europa League winners.